Hello everyone, Fadesalvation fading in to talk about Godzilla vs. Destoroyah Ultimate's 1200 c Godzilla by Super 7. I'll also be going over another figure. We'll be going over price point, where to get the figure, and my final thoughts on it. So why don't we go ahead and begin the video, but before I do, I want to quickly thank someone. I'll put his picture somewhere around here in the corners, I don't know. But at Crimson Garou, a friend of the channel, he pointed these figures out to me, reminding me about these figures that I forgot to do. So why don't we go ahead and begin talking about these figures. Orders are estimated to arrive around December 2023. Price is $84.99, which is this item qualifies for a $4 flat rate shipping. Product description: the King of Monsters has faced dire circumstances before, but it with the Destoroyah may be Godzilla's final undoing, measuring a whopping 8.25 inches and 14 inches long, and including an interchangeable head. The Toho Ultimate's 1200c Godzilla figure depicts the mighty kaiju with melting flesh and exposed skeleton, as seen in the final heartbreaking moments of the 1995 Godzilla vs. Destoroyah film. Reenact the scenes with the made-to-order Toho Ultimate's 1200c Godzilla figure. Product features 8.25, 14 inches tall, which is 20.95 centimeters, 35.56 centimeters, made of plastic from the Godzilla vs. Destoroyah film. Part of the Toho Ultimates figure line, features multiple points of articulation. Destoroyah figures shown, not included, sold separately. Box content: Godzilla figure, battle damaged head, and skull head. So why don't we go ahead and check the figure out. Looks really good, especially with Godzilla's melting head right here and the bone arm here, as well as on the fingers. That's really cool. And then we got the feet right here, as well as the tail. And then here's the size chart for it. Tail kind of gets bony too, which is really cool. I kind of wish that they at least made kind of like one of Godzilla's feet kind of bone. Like, kept the calf right here, but had the bone right here in the foot. That would actually be kind of cool too. And then here we have this flopple head between kind of zombie melty face Godzilla and skullhead Godzilla. Overall, the figure looks really good. Love the box art on this, actually. It looks really cool. And then here's the box. This is probably the slip cover for it. And here's Godzilla vs. Destoroyah right here. So, figure looks really good. Why don't we go ahead and check out the next figure on the lineup. Okay, here we have the next figure we're going to talk about, the Destoroyah, which is a really cool looking figure. The shipping date's the same as Godzilla, and the price is a little bit more expensive, but the detail on it's pretty good, and I think it's a little bit taller than the Godzilla too. So why don't we go ahead and read about this. It's the living embodiment of the Oxygen Destroyer, the only weapon to ever, spoiler alert, killed a Godzilla. As seen in the 1995 film Godzilla vs. Destoroyah, the Titanic Toho Ultimate Destoroyah figure depicts the monster in its final form, measuring over 9 inches tall, 14 inches wide, and 14 inches long, including interchangeable heads, claw, and 3 juvenile forms. Destoroyah looks ready to unleash an attack with its laser hornet or oxygen destroyer beam at any moment, and an opponent worthy of your kaiju collection. With this made-to-order Destoroyah Ultimates figure. It's 14 inches, 22.86 centimeters, and 35.56 centimeters. Made of plastic from the Godzilla vs. Destoroyah film, part of the Toho Ultimates figure line. Features multiple points of articulation. 1200 Celsius Godzilla figure shown, not included, and sold separately. Box contents. Destoroyah figure, 2 interchangeable heads, neutral head and angry head, pair of closed claws, pair of open claws, and 3 juvenile figures. So why don't we go ahead and check this out. This also qualifies for the $4 flat shipping rate. So why don't we go ahead and check out the figure. Looks really good and really detailed, especially the colors look really nice on this figure. And you got the claws, relaxed head right here. I kind of wish that it had like a little effect pieces on this, to where it shows the horn like doing the little beam horn attack, as well as the oxygen destroyer move. But it's a pretty decently sized figure. And then here are the juvenile forms right here, as well as the pictures of the hands and head. And then we got a picture of the box here with the cover, flip cover. Looks really nice. And then here it is without it. So it basically shows you where how this figure looks and everything. And then here we have a picture with the 1200c Godzilla versus Destoroyah. And yeah. Overall, this figure looks pretty good. I really like the colors and everything. I love the detail work. So, why don't we go ahead and fade into final thoughts. My final thoughts on the figures look amazing. I'll put a link in the description down below on where to get them, which they were both, where I could find them at was Bigbadtoystores. Figures are amazing. I love the detail on the Godzilla skull head as well as Destoroyah, as well as the open claws and the mouth being open and closed. Both figures are amazing. Be sure to put in the comments down below what you guys think of the figures, as well as what you think of the movie Godzilla vs. Destoroyah and other stuff. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that like button, as it helps the channel out. And I hope you guys take care. This is Fadesalvation, fading out. Tune in for bloopers. Got myself tongue twisted. Godzilla, as seen in the 1995 film Godzilla vs. Destoroyah, the Titanic Toho Ultimates Toho Destoroyah. Hold on. It's a pair of open claws and 3 juvenile figures. So why don't we go ahead and check this out. Also, this qualifies for the $4 shipping rate. Hold on.